Oh my God, disrespect. All right, hello and welcome. What is up, dear listeners and viewers? Oh,
wrong one. Sorry. Okay.
You fucked up so bad. Oh my God. I thought you said you weren't going to do it.
That's a big fuck up.
All right, can I fucking talk now, dude? Jesus.
Yeah, now talk.
Okay. Hello, what's up? I knew you were going to do that.
Go ahead, I'm done.
All right, cool. Hello, what's up, dear listeners and viewers? It's Dean coming at you with another episode of No Promo. As always, I'm joined by my friend Nate. Say hello, Nate.
Hey, Dean, how's it going?
Hey, Nate. And also our producer, you heard him annoying me, Shamp.
I don't know. Am I a producer?
Yeah, you said you were.
That's like how.
No, I said I'd handle all this shit, but that doesn't make
that
me...
means you're the producer. I think that you should wear that with the badge of honor.
You're a producer.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
And you're the producer. And you're on the mic. You're
why are we a week late? Because Dean had to go see fucking Legos.
Yeah.
Why are we a week late?
Well, because I've been told it's both Nate's fault, Shamp's fault, and my fault. So, I went to Legoland with my family. My daughter turned 3, so we took her to Legoland. She hated the whole experience.
You're the one who wanted to go, though.
Yeah, I wanted to go, and
going to Legoland. Why did she hate it?
She just doesn't like rides, I guess.
Nick,
she's
can you
too
move
young.
closer to your mic, please?
Yeah, sorry.
Eat that shit, bitch. Come on.
I'm pretty close. Let me see if I can turn myself up.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, no, my daughter, she was overwhelmed. She was tired. I don't know. Traveling, she doesn't love traveling. I don't know. She was just grumpy about it. She warmed up finally on the first day. Yeah, by like the third day, she was fucking checked out.
Does she like Legos?
She doesn't care, but it's like a theme park. There's just like rides and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And kids get that way. They get rided out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it made me feel less guilty that I haven't taken them to like Disney World or something yet, because like I'd be so mad at her at Disney World.
I think Three's too young for that shit.
Yeah, I wanted to go on the Lego Ninjago ride, where you get to like swipe and karate chop stuff, and she was too scared, so I had to get off, and I didn't get to go on it.
So, as a man with children who just took them to Disney, yes, you're describing exactly the situation. They fucked up the Millennium Falcon ride.
They were crashing you into shit, weren't they?
My son wanted to go on the Spider-Man.
Oh my God!
But what they don't like is like when the ride like moves you around from side.
No, they get scared.
Every ride does that. Like any sort of movement in the ride, they just can't handle it.
My kids are so sensitive to noise. They like cover their ears if there's music that's like a little bit loud.
The thing about rides is that I noticed when I was at Disneyland is like, I mean, what they're trying to do is like create an immersive experience, and they almost do it too well for children.
Can I say something as a young parent?
Freaked out. Yeah.
I think you guys, sounds like you're raising a bunch of cowards.
Well, listen, if you
maybe if you take the iPads out of their hands,
to take the iPads away from them.
Take them hunting or something.
I think what I got to do is turn up the volume on their iPad so that way they're used to
or maybe
the loudness.
Their iPad.
Yeah. Are you using the right mic?
I'm pretty sure I am. Why? Do I sound?
I don't know. It just.
You sound like a Muppet, kind of.
You're like a little cut off. Like a little muffled.
Is your mic on?
My mic is on. Very sure about that.
Do you have the like? Did you say I'm using headphones or whatever?
Nate just muted his mic and he doesn't know.
Okay.
Nate, you're muted.
Maybe he knows. Okay, yeah, you're muted, Nate. You're muted in.
Okay. 1 sec. Let me try something.
Okay. Like I'm red, but at least you can hear me, you know?
What do you mean you're... Oh, you look red. Yeah,
I look red. I'm really not this red. It's crazy.
I'm cutting all this shit out.
Yeah, it's fine.
It won't let me pick another mic. You can mute while you're recording, but I can't switch mics, so it's pointless.
Well, I think it's the right mic.
It's the mic that says Fury.
I'm definitely using the right mic. I mean, I see the
Yeah. Do you have echo cancellation on?
No, it's off.
Okay.
Turn it on. See if that doesn't. It can't be changed.
Your output volume's all the way at the top.
Did you change any of your settings when you were handling Riverside last week?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you'll just have to kind of really eat it because it's just like it's not that you're cutting out. It's like you're getting quieter at certain points.
It might be fine on the other end because I can hear myself and it might just be coming through. Because I can't change anything in Riverside.
No, I know. Yeah.
And I guess one thing I could do.
Like you sound fine right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
I think it'll be all right.
I'm leaning all over the place. I'm sorry. I'll try to stop.
No, it's okay.
It sounds better actually now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you did anything or just.
I added a decibel to my gain, but
okay,
shouldn't do much.
All right, I'll go. Start.
Okay. Should I do a little second part of my intro?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, do it, Dean.
Yeah, go ahead.
At No Promo, we celebrate some of the weird promoted ads you might see and the ones you can't unsee. Promoted posts are fair game too. Did you know that Facebook reported about $134 billion in revenue last year? And some of that came from posts like the one about the Great Dane eating your pussy that I love, that inspired this podcast. We'll put that up on the screen. You can see that too. It's a really special picture. That means a lot to me. But that is what inspired me to think about this idea for the podcast.
You're kind of just jamming on on what the podcast is.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like a little Doughboys intro.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to...
Little Doughboys intro.
Yeah, the more I say what we're doing, the more that I think it makes sense to me.
Nick mentioned Doughboys in every episode. They're not coming on, dude. They're not coming on.
I talk about Doughboys a lot.
I do too. Yeah.
I'm actually one of the only guys to do it. Cool.
Yeah, I'm one of the cool guys that likes the fast food podcast.
I'm trying not to as much.
No, it's hard. I mean, like I've been listening to YKS, catching up, so I've been mentioning YKS a lot.
Also not coming on.
Yeah. But that's okay. I don't want to talk to those guys. I'd get scared.
Yeah,
I was watching Rodney Berry's stream earlier.
What?
And I was watching Rod Berry's stream earlier,
okay.
And Dean came in out of nowhere and begged him to be on the podcast.
That's embarrassing. On the podcast. We would love to have Rod on the podcast. Rod is a very good friend.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have Rod. But I mean, you don't have to grovel to.
You absolutely have to grovel.
Send a fucking DM or something.
I don't want to do that. I want to do it in a public place where he can't say no to me.
I'm sure what Dean did is fine. I trust Dean.
It's like it's like proposing at a baseball game. You know, like
many reasons I've partnered up with him is because I trust him to behave himself.
Well, you might have fucked up in that regard. Yeah. I mean, I don't go around posting videos and making the Pete Hive mad at me.
Yeah, oh my God, people are so mad at me. A guy that posted about the Ukraine war all day is mad that I'm putting the Mayor Pete song over the War Boys. A guy who is the closest thing in real life to an actual war boy is mad at me.
Yeah. Well, you had to have high hopes for a living.
Do you think people like spray their mouth with silver paint?
Yeah,
I think they do.
Yes, absolutely. You are understanding the message of the video. I think what they did is equivalent to what the War Boys did. And I think guy.
Yeah,
and he was covered in paint.
He was covered in Pod Save America t-shirts constantly.
Speaking of movies, I'm seeing a lot of mixed reviews on Furiosa, which I think is probably wrong.
I think it's the woke mob.
It's wrong. It's definitely.
It's from people we know, though, too. Like,
what do you mean?
We know a lot of dumbasses, though. So.
Well, Rod just said today on that same stream where Dean was kissing his ass. He thought it was just okay. He was kind of let down by it.
That's fine. I to Blank Check about it, and it's an excellent episode about the entire movie. Their criticisms are extremely valid. I think the one thing that they said that stuck with me is that when you watch Fury Road, you can tell that those guys are outside. And when you watch Furiosa, very rarely does it actually look like they're outside.
Oh, wow.
Are they doing like volume shit?
No, well, they have a new DP. They have a new DP.
Okay.
The guy that shot 300 Rise of Empire and a couple of other things.
Oh God. Okay.
So he has a very distinct style, and I think that they also said that there's a reason for the change up in styles because it's so much more like a legend, like a storybook, and it fits, but it is definitely a little bit less than Fury on the rewatches. Yeah,
well, and because girls don't want to go outside.
Yeah, Anna Taylor-Joy would not set foot outside for this.
Well, have you seen her fucking skin? It's so white, dude.
She can't. She can't.
Like it would kill her to be in the sun in like Tunisia or wherever they shoot. Do they shoot in Australia? I assume.
But yes.
Okay, they're not like in like Detroit. Tunisia. That's right.
I'm blank checking. I can't remember what they said or
okay.
We were talking about Fury Road or Furiosa.
Yeah,
talking about it, but they were shooting in Australia.
Okay. Hey Nate, do you shave your armpits?
No, they're pretty hairy.
What the fuck?
I don't shave anybody.
Bro, you're Italian.
My hair is kind of weird too. It like stops like right at my waist.
You don't have a hairy chest?
I have the Austin Powers hair patch.
Okay, interesting.
So I have hair in the shape of a T on my chest, and then almost nowhere else, and then all over my forearms.
I've got like really hairy shoulders and stuff. I'm all fucked up.
Mine are creeping up a little bit, but it's definitely not like hairy back there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my wife says it's one of her many icks about me is all my nasty hair.
Did I tell you about the ick my wife sent me?
Yeah, can you explain that a little bit?
She sent me a TikTok. It says new ick unlocked, and it's some lady filming her husband like drowning in the ocean, like, literally stuck in like a dangerous current. And
like a riptide?
Yeah, it's like freaking out about it, and she's filming it and writing new ick on top of it. It was really fun.
I'm gonna leave this stupid piece of shit if he survives.
Did he live? What the fuck?
I don't know. It just cut off.
I assume he did. It's incredibly non-masculine to not know that if you're in a riptide, what do? Swim along to the side. You gotta try to swim back.
Absolutely.
You gotta get out of the riptide.
And so I told my wife, like, if you're driving by like a highway car accident and someone's like hanging out of their front windshield, you gotta film it and send it on TikTok.
Look at this! Look at my stupid fucking dead husband. What an asshole!
What was her last ick?
About me specifically, or found online.
Oh yeah,
yeah. When the
waiter
ignored me, that was a pretty big ick.
Yeah,
I had to get so mad at the wait staff to fix that.
Man, your wife is demands a lot of you.
Yeah, does your wife like you?
Not really.
Like a couple months ago, she was mad because you were scared to get on the roof or something.
Well, no, I wasn't scared to get on the roof. Okay,
he was on the roof. He was shaking and like a little baby.
So many roofs. Okay, I climb up on roofs all the time. It's been a while.
I don't believe it.
It's been like 2 years, and I got up there.
One-story house, by the way.
It's a one-story house, but it's
probably like 12, 15 feet.
It's high up.
The pitch, adds to it.
And then I had to get down. I had to go down onto my belly and like lower my little legs down onto the ladder, and that was a big ick.
I won't go onto my roof.
And I was just kind of shaking. I was so amped up from being on the roof. And she said,
man, we all have fears.
That's an ick. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not crazy about
it. A little hard. Yeah. Ladders are scary. They're very scary.
Yeah.
When I had to do stuff at my dad's, he has tools from like the 50s that he refuses to change, including ladders.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, I'm gonna die if I
can't. Yeah. So. People weighed like 85 pounds back then.
Yeah, for real.
So like, okay. Yeah, I'll just vamp on there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Podcast. Here, we're gonna insert a little song or something here.
Okay. Do we have a little song?
No, we'll get like Howard's Right One or something.
Okay. All right, we're back. That was a little break. We, if we had ads, we'd insert an ad there.
Oh, we're gonna get ads.
Nate had to go yell at his dog or something. I don't know.
I had to blow my nose.
Oh, he had to blow his nose. You can't do that on the pod?
Yeah, you can do that on mic.
The way you're doing it? Yeah. Are you doing each nostril, you snot rocketing?
I'm getting water up in my nose. And then
you're netting?
I'm getting water up in my nose because it's so dry out here. And then I'm getting at least 4 thick paper towels. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm folding them in half once so that there's 2 towels on top of each other.
You just did this behind the green screen?
Yeah, I just went and did this. So you get water all up in your nose, okay? Because you got to moisten everything up. Then I'm getting 2 paper towels on top of each other. And I'm putting them on my face, and I'm moving my nose around. I'm shaking it around. I'm not even blowing yet. I'm just getting stuff moving. I got to go blow my nose again because I just did it. And then I'm blowing and I'm honking, getting everything out of there, getting all the dust and cactus needles out of there. And then I'm folding it. And I'm getting at the nose again. I'm shaking it around, and then I'm honking into it again, and that usually gets it. But now I got to go blow my nose again. 1 sec.
Yeah.
God damn.
He lives in a place that's inhospitable. Human life is not meant to exist where he is. Is he in a closet?
I don't know. He's got like a nose blowing room, like a bedroom. I can see him now.
Yeah. We got to keep that in where you can kind of see him and he just throws the booger on the ground. He has to rehydrate his shit.
That was
God damn. Nate, do you have a whole house humidifier?
I
hooked
think
up to the HVAC.
Humidifier and the HVAC, but it's fighting a losing battle.
Well, you get a new one. Get it just they're like $200.
Yeah,
they're Aprilaire. They just have a membrane that the water runs over, and then the air blows through them.
Yeah,
I should do that. You should do that.
I don't know how well it's going to work out here.
Well, it'll be better than nothing.
Yeah.
Or you could just live in like a still suit. You could just suspend yourself in liquid. Like
I've been trying to talk my wife into living underground, but she's not into it.
Yeah, that could be really good for you guys.
112 degrees today.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Yep.
Why are you there? Why are you there?
It's really nice for the other months of the year, so I don't know what the problem is.
What other months?
Like the 2 months that are not June and July.
Okay. And August and September and
August and September are hot too, but not as hot as June and July.
I can't remember. Do you have a pool?
Yeah, we have a pool.
Oh, nice. Damn.
So yeah, I'll go sit out in that.
It's probably like 98 degrees.
It stays pretty cold.
Yeah.
But it's nice. It's nice to have it cold.
Yeah. The above ground pools here is 68 on a hot day.
Mm-hmm.
You're refrigerating your ass. It's cold.
I'm about to start shooting birds that are bothering my pool.
Okay. Yeah. What kind you got? Like
crows,
crows. Okay.
You can't be shooting birds for landing in a
legally. You absolutely can. It's well within your right.
Legally, what about morally? What the fuck?
I'm going to shoot.
I'm sorry.
Pellet rifle. So I don't think it's going to kill them.
It's going to hurt them real bad.
They're going to tell their friends. Yeah.
Pellet gun can blast a pretty big cavity in a bird.
Yeah, and I'm actually
out there or something.
Curious to see if it kills it or not.
Get a big cup.
I've killed plenty of birds
with a
pellet gun.
Leave it on the diving board or something.
But even if it kills it, I'm going to leave it out for its friends to see.
Yeah. You do a BB gun, you won't kill it. Pellet gun? That blasts a big hole in them.
Yeah, they flatten out. Go straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we done this part? You want to watch some ads or something?
Yeah, I think we can conclude our killing birds segment.
Let's see how fucked up the video is.
I have tried talking to these birds. I have little spiky things that I put on there.
You can't fucking reason with these guys.
They just move them off. We have an owl, like a plastic owl that we set.
They know it's fake.
They know it's fake. They've welcomed him into their crew.
Do you have the one that's head turns?
His head doesn't turn, but I know that's not going to do anything.
I don't know.
Have you guys ever watched Ghost Hunters?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll recognize this guy. Hold on.
Oh my god.
After so many years on TV,
oh fuck yeah!
Recognize me as the guy to call when they think their house is haunted.
He lost weight. He's looking good.
Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service. Everyone knows Roto-Rooter's the company.
Oh my god.
Clogged sewers and drains, but we can fix any plumbing problem. And now, water damage too. So next time you hear pipes rattling in your walls, your toilet flushed at 2 a.m., don't call a ghost hunter. Call Roto-Rooter.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, what the fuck? So this guy's like a famous guy on TV?
I don't know.
And
who
he's
he
a
is.
plumber?
Oh,
The main problem with his ad.
he is the main ghost hunter guy.
Okay, fair enough. Maybe it's me that doesn't know who he is, but I think he
I
should
don't know
have
who he is either, but I just happen to see this
should
on
have
YouTube.
something that pops up that like shows him on the Discovery Channel or something.
I'm sure they don't have the rights.
But this is probably playing in areas where they know there's a heavy ghost hunters viewers.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably
Like,
it's probably in
the
Warwick,
South.
Rhode Island. No, it's Rhode Island. I'm sure he's still in Rhode Island. That's where they were located out of. I watched I think every episode of Ghost Hunters.
You know he makes so much more money for Roto-Rooter than he does on TV.
Oh, for sure.
I think I'm pretty sure he was plumbing even back then. Like
That's
that
cool.
was like the kind of the thing. That show made up a lot of stuff.
Oh, for sure.
I think
was
it
great.
made up all of it.
They went around the
Because
Northeast a
ghosts
lot of
aren't
the
real,
times.
so
Well,
Well,
okay.
for sure.
All right. I don't know how you
I
can
mean, I
speak
know
with
you
so much
think a
authority.
ghost closed your bedroom door a month ago or something.
Yeah, I've had 2 paranormal experiences. I've also heard several instances of ghostly spectral music that has no explanation.
and I've had several run-ins with Sasquatches.
Mhm.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Did you say Bing?
What?
Bigfoot.
It sounded like you said Bingfoot.
Did you have a cold?
Your headphones?
Yeah. Sam Squatch.
Bigfoot.
Chupacabra. You're in Chupacabra country. You seen him down there? The ghost?
Nessie.
That's good. Have you seen the Chupacabra? El Chupacabra?
Me, no.
No.
But, I mean, if I
He's
get a
around.
go, I have to look out for one, yeah.
That's true, because he will be sucking on that
I'll be
thing.
sucking on that thing.
Now, do you think maybe he's got like the Gawk Gawk 3000? El Chupacabra? Yeah.
He's 100% the Chupacabra is the thrower.
The Goat Glizzy Gulper?
I think that this commercial is prime for like an A24 style comedy horror film.
Hmm.
Okay. So one of my favorite horror films is The Last
Let him
Exorcism,
cook.
I'll
where
let him.
a preacher is being interviewed for a documentary and he says, exorcism's fake. All of this is like tricks that I do, like smoke bombs and like rocking the bed around, but it helps people, so I do it. And he takes the documentary crew on an exorcism and they find a real one, which
Oh,
is, I think,
fuck.
Is that the Russell Crowe movie that's out or something? They're coming
That's the
out?
Pope's
No.
Exorcist.
no, the new Russell Crowe one is about the making of The Exorcist and the actors being haunted, which is also a great premise.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
This is a great premise for a movie. A former ghost hunter who made it all up, working as a plumber, and he gets called out for a plumbing job, and there's like a poop ghost in the house.
Okay. Yeah, that could be good.
That's great. I'm gonna write that tonight.
Hell yeah. That is great. I do want to just say while we were talking about ghosts, I did hear the phantom lighter sound. Remember?
Hear that? Who's hitting the bong?
Yeah, that's so weird that happens. Shamp, what are you doing? Because I saw Nate's hands.
Well,
Yeah,
Nate's
it
holding
sounded
a
like
lighter
that.
right now. So.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't doing it.
I wasn't doing
before.
it.
Like
What
fidgeting
happened?
with it or something.
It's on video. You can see I wasn't doing it. I was,
Yeah.
I was deep in my writing a movie bag.
Mhm. And that's sort of what the ghost. What the fuck? Did you hear? Shamp, what are you doing?
I have
This
a
is maybe
lighter.
gross.
Oh, you do have a lighter.
Yeah,
you
now I
motherfucker.
do.
You
I
have
want one.
lighter.
That's for recording.
We've all got lighters. That's the
For your incense. The lighter boys. Let's pivot the podcast. Just 3 guys talking about lighters. That's probably
doing a podcast about like cool lighters or cool knives is a good idea.
we could definitely do like a segment like lighters of the week,
Stuff you buy in
like at a gas station. Yeah.
gas station.
Did they sell
They're
the
Ricky.
lighters when you turn them upside down? The women become naked.
You know they still got
Oh,
them.
I got pens like that.
Oh yeah.
I ever
Nice.
show you guys my horny thermometer?
No.
I got a cool horny thermometer in the house. It's like a lady and she's holding a sign, like a stop sign. But she's just barely covering her pussy and her boobs and she's fully nude. And it says like stop freezing. And it's the thermometer.
Okay.
Dude,
It
calm
rocks.
down.
My wife put it up. It came with the house. It's in my living room.
So what
In my
temperature
dining
does it
room.
have to be To be like most horny.
It's always at 69.
Oh, okay, nice.
Come on.
It's a good one.
Come on.
It's a good temperature.
Hell yeah, it's comfortable, you know? There's a reason for it.
Speaking of horny, here's a horny game ad.
Oh, let's go. Love these. These are my favorite.
So I want you guys to watch this and then describe it.
Okay. Is it long?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Ladies stuck between.
Okay.
So a lady has fallen through her floor and her legs are sticking out the ceiling of the apartment below her, and a hot lady walks up. It's all animated, and a hot lady walks up to the legs, and it cuts upstairs, and you see hearts going around the lady in the floor, and she's just getting her pussy ate.
Well, she's saying, but then there's like a couple text options like helper or do nothing or
Right.
one of the other ones. And we've seen ones like that with like the state of survival where it's like save, or like the mafia ones we were watching where it's like save the Don. That was on our stream actually.
The Don's lady. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And so there's those like, you know, those fake choice apps.
I also think the lady downstairs was like a giantess.
Yeah, the scale was really off.
Yeah,
because like it looked like a child's legs.
I do see a lot of like that. This disturbs me, but maybe that's prejudice to say. But there's a lot of furry ads for like furry romance games. Have you guys seen these?
I'm sorry, are you saying furry in a Philadelphia way?
I'm saying furry.
Furry or furry?
Furry. Are you guys serious? It's furry. Yeah. How do you say furry?
Wait,
like your dog is furry.
Furry.
Yeah.
So you're saying furries, not fairies.
No, I'm not saying fairies. Fairies. Furry. It's totally fucking different.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think furries are the last, or one of the
Did
fetishes.
You guys think I was saying there's a lot of gay slur ads?
No, but like fairy games.
Yeah, but we did think you were saying fairy.
It's furry.
Which is funny.
Furry. Fairy.
Psychotic. What do you take to get across like a body of water?
A furry.
All right. That's psycho, dude.
Sweet son of a bitch.
That's psycho.
It sounds normal to me. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, just because it sounds normal to you doesn't mean it's right.
Well, I'm from a fucking region. Like, do you guys ever talk to anyone from Boston and just think they talk weird?
I would never talk to somebody from Boston.
That's true. Me either.
A lot of furry ads.
Yeah, furries are all over the place. Maybe you got any examples?
Are you saying fairies? No, I don't have any examples.
Oh, okay.
Tonight.
That's fine. Yeah, I guess I haven't seen too many furry ads. I've seen furries stuff, and like if you go on Etsy or something, I was looking for, like where they'd like paint a picture of my kids for my wife, but all I could see was like furry stuff and like animatronic tails that you stick up your ass.
I was looking for a non-sexual fursuit costume that had the asshole and the nipples cut out and the tail went up your butt, but it's not for sexual stuff.
No.
And after I looked at that, I'm getting a lot of furry ads.
Yeah, well, the thing people don't understand is like the tail is not going to be at all stable or anchored if you don't jam it up there
in your anus, right?
There is that furry gun guy that Nate follows, right?
Oh yeah, the guy with the secure door in Vegas. Remember the door?
Yeah, steel doors and like an M150 or something on his
a lot of furries like guns for some reason. I don't know why, but they all have like guns that match their fur outfit.
What if that's like what January 6th looks like next time?
Hey, you know what? That'd be fun.
It'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the movie If is kind of furry coded. You know that movie with like the purple monster, John Krasinski? I think he's kind of furry coded. You know,
the purple monster.
Yeah, the purple If monster.
I can't tell if you're saying fairy or furry.
I mean,
psychotic.
It's about imaginary friends, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So are you saying there's like everybody kind of wants to fuck their imaginary friend? Is that the feeling you're getting from it?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's probably true on some point. On some level, right? Like,
well, someone you're very comfortable with and you have absolute power over.
Yeah, that's true.
Power is actually
No,
the biggest
anyone
component of
that-
sex.
All right,
You know
speaking of
that?
movies, how about this ad starring a bunch of famous people?
Oh yeah.
Do you have it in you to make it epic?
Okay, well, I'm losing my mind.
We're here to make your life more fun.
Go on, get off. Can we give me a quick?
Okay, already there's Christina Ricci, Thor.
What's this game called, Dean?
I don't know.
It's called like Smash Busters or something.
Yeah, it's the one with like the big barbarians that like run at each other and like have clubs and stuff.
No, that's Clash of Clans. This is like a new game that just came
Is
out.
it in Clash of Clans? Well, it looks like Clash of Clans. The guys look like Clash of Clans.
So anyway, it's got
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth, Ken Jeong, Christina Ricci, and a woman I do not know who is also famous.
They're all playing the characters in the game. They're dressed like them.
Who's this guy? See anybody?
Get out of the bed.
Jeez. I think I'm an excellent candidate for
Is that
the
Vin-
job.
I don't know who that is.
Just don't think you're qualified to be an accountant. So. Which is why you'll.
It's so crazy. How much do you think they paid these people?
A lot. I don't know anything about this game, but I assume it must have like it must have a big studio behind it. It must be their new thing because it's a new game.
Yeah,
It just came out of pre-access.
I guess I always think of mobile games as like shitty little.
they make so much.
They make a
fucking
lot
money.
of
I guess they
money,
do.
yeah.
I guess because everybody has a phone, so
It's like a huge company, and they were able to pay each of these actors probably like $1 million for
Yeah.
their work.
that's crazy.
It's got to be one of the big like Zynga or whatever the fuck. I don't even. You can't even. They change so
have the
fast.
Thank you so much. This is amazing.
There's more where that came from.
Will Arnett's also in it.
Yeah.
Oh
I
wow.
hope not.
They also paid for the rights for this song.
Yeah, which is not.
Guys, maybe everything is in a squad activity.
Is that Christina Ricci or is?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
and now the guy's
But
shitting
it's
and
crazy.
they're
This
all
has to
around
be
him.
some sort of new record where like the guy in the biggest movie in the world right now is also in.
Right, that's what's kind of crazy,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Well, it's like the Pedro Pascal merge mansion one.
And,
we just watched.
Yeah, sure.
And then
yeah,
he runs into a
absolutely.
guy also playing the game with his own squad, and that squad has Dolph Lundgren.
That's Dolph Lundgren, which I
Yeah.
would expect to see in something.
Right, like Dolph Lundgren I could see.
Yeah.
No offense.
I think one of these guys is Kevin.
It's who?
I think he's Kevin Nealon from SNL like 30 years ago. I don't know, but
You gotta let it play, I think.
yeah, I'm trying to. It's kind of loud.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Squad
Squad Busters. Okay, that was pretty close.
Mhm.
I love busting with my squad.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to play this game and just see what it's all about.
And report back, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I do play a lot of shitty mobile games, so
How big is your phone?
big.
Is it like one of those?
King has one of the biggest phones.
Oops,
Oh,
that's
man,
a picture of my
big, see?
children.
That's like yeah. Like I
It's-
just can't
it's pretty
picture
big.
playing games
This is
on
my
my
head.
iPhone SE. I know Nate's got a big phone. Yeah.
Is
Big
that
phone,
the
guys.
iPhone Pro Max or something?
It's the big screen one. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gets
it's
a
the-
new iPhone every 8 months.
100% not true. I've had this phone since the
1
big
year.
one came out. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
not the new one.
5
It's the-
years, 4
Oh,
years. I usually get a new phone every 3 years because that's when the plan when I stop paying for the last one.
Well, you got an Android. What is that? That's $8 right there.
This one I think was like $1,400.
Oh,
What?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
It's the S23 Ultra.
Yeah, I bet it's cool.
Why do you need a phone that expensive, Dean?
Because I like it. It's
Okay.
fast.
It's still kind of cheap for a phone when you compare it to the iPhone, right? Like that's
I don't think iPhones are more than $1,400.
It's about on par with what the
Okay.
newest ones would be. It's
Yeah.
got 512 gigabytes of storage, so I'm almost full, but
good.
it takes good pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like having a big phone.
All right.
It's
well,
I've
you're
always
fucking
had one.
Stupid. Here's
Thank
another
you.
ad. This is
I
Mark
think it's
Mark
cool.
Wahlberg.
Thank you.
An app for praying.
Oh yeah.
Mark Wahlberg has so many businesses.
Lord, you know what's on our hearts.
You know where we struggle.
He's in church.
You know where we need to be pushed. Help us give it all to you. The good, the bad.
Oh, you dropped your
What
freaking
is this
ball.
man sweeping up here?
Macaroni
Showing
and
a dad
cheese.
in the kitchen
Scrambled
sweeping
eggs.
something up, and it just looks like
Gunk.
3 pounds of scrambled eggs.
You know his ass is beating the kid that did that.
He's a
and then
religious
just
dad
saying,
that
like-
says you can in the Bible.
Yeah,
one of
he's
the-
you know
saying
he
one
is.
Hail Mary after putting his kid in the ICU.
Okay, also those knives on the wall are fucking...
Yeah,
kinda
that's
scary.
pretty foreboding.
Yeah.
Let's turn to you in
Oh,
everything.
Ash Wednesday thing.
Amen.
Putting a bunch of gunk on your forehead.
You should join me in more prayer on Hallow. Stay prayed up.
What?
Stay prayed up. Hallow. It's the prayer app.
What the
Oh,
fuck do you need an app to
I'm
talk to God
talking
for?
about like Halloween or something.
Did you hear him say stay prayed up?
Yeah, here, I'll show
That
you.
rocks.
I have an we need to get on this app
Prayed up.
Like
Jonathan Rumi. Who the fuck is Jonathan Rumi? Get
I
a
wonder-
second name that someone knows. Like
Wait, when
Candace
he did
Cameron,
the movie about the fat priest, didn't the guy who...
Father Ted or something.
Father Stew.
The
Father
guy
Stew.
who was his, like, advisor or something went to jail later.
Yeah,
for
I
being
don't
like a
doubt-
fake priest guy or something, I think.
Interesting.
And I don't mean the one the character's based on, Father Stew. I mean like the guy who's actually hanging out with Mark Wahlberg. And,
His,
like
his priest entourage.
Yeah.
yeah, like
yeah.
he did
Well,
something
there's a-
wrong.
Yeah, there's a lot of new age like Christian guys that are doing like churches in Los Angeles and shit. And
Yeah.
I don't. It's not surprising to me that he would be hanging.
Is Hillsong still big out there?
I think Hillsong is over, but there's like 3 other Hillsongs.
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's
So
Justin
where does, like, Chris
Bieber's
Pratt go
church or
now?
whatever.
I'm pretty sure they like caused Justin Bieber to get brain damage or something by like I don't know making him do too much ayahuasca. I have no idea, but like
Yeah, they gave him like Bell's
brain
palsy or
damage.
Is
whatever.
Kanye still
Yeah.
doing his service thing?
I don't think so.
Donda.
That was a long time ago.
Wow, what the fuck? That guy.
Nate, have you told your Kanye story on the podcast? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I'll tell it again. Why not? I used to work in a neighborhood in Los Angeles called Hidden Hills. I worked for a woman who was Dwight Yoakam's music manager,
Mm-hmm.
and her father owned all of the water in Los Angeles.
Oh, nice.
That rock.
And I like was her assistant for a while.
Mm-hmm.
The only money that ever came in was residuals for Dwight Yoakam, and she
What
lived
else
in
you
a
need?
giant mansion with her friend. And that neighborhood is where the Kardashians live. It's where Miley Cyrus lived at the time, and it's where Kanye lived. And I saw Kanye West riding a horse when I was driving into work one day.
That's great. Was that before he was like always wearing masks?
Yeah,
and
but didn't you
stuff?
guys stare at each other too? Wasn't there eye contact?
Yeah, we like locked eyes,
Mhm.
like while I drove, because I was staring at him.
Yeah,
And he knew that I knew who he was.
that's cool.
You're probably like 1 of 10 people alive who've seen Kanye on a horse.
Yeah, 100%.
That's cool.
When I was working there, right after I worked there for like a year or something. That lady was a fucking nightmare. And then right after I left,
I'll beep that out.
he was starting to build his huts there
Mhm.
for his commune,
Okay,
like in the field behind their mansion.
that rocks.
Does he
Yeah.
own that land? Is it like his
No,
yard?
it's like public land for the neighborhood. It's like a neighborhood designed for horses.
Oh wow! So
There's
all
lots
those
of-
rich people didn't like instantly like
Well, it's
They
Kanye
did.
West.
I don't
HOA
even
him
remember,
to death.
but they did. Like he couldn't do that anymore because they're all the rich people. They were like, "No, you're not doing like you're not building huts in this fucking gated neighborhood." And when I was leaving, they were getting dogged because people were breaking into the houses while the rich people were away.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool. The Bling Ring.
that is
very
pretty cool
cool.
though.
You watched the Bling Ring, Nate?
Yeah, I've seen the bling ring.
It's a classic A24, early A24.
I did a bling ring. I did a few bling rings in my time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Who you robbing?
I robbed people. I don't want to say what I did.
Okay. Okay.
It's a Dwight Yoakam.
Well,
Dwight Yoakam transitioned to acting. Remember that?
yeah, she would get
And he's pretty
residuals for
good.
prank movies.
He was in Sling Blade.
He's in Craven.
He was in a war movie called When Trumpets Fade on HBO. That was pretty good.
French fried potatoes.
Rabbit taters.
Bring back Sling Blade. Sling Blade needs to have like a
Oh
sequel.
yeah, a
I don't know if
renaissance.
you're paying attention, Shamp, but we got our very own Sling Blade right here with us today.
Who's that?
Dean.
Okay.
You know, I don't remember most of that movie, but I feel like that's
I
not
don't
good.
remember most of that movie. But he's the good guy, actually.
Can
Oh,
Sling
okay.
Blade say furry?
They're just French fried furry potatoes.
Sling
I
Blade, but
still
it's from
think you're saying
Delaware.
furry. I don't know what's going on.
Furry.
There's a tax shelter.
Here's an ad about making your penis
Boy,
hard.
dressed up like a goddamn fox.
Oh, penis hard
Who's going to
ad.
want to fire me because of this, but I need to share the secret of adult actors to keep the little friend as hard as steel whenever you want. When they call me to act with a beautiful actress and I need to stay firm and big for hours, I use this. Actually, all my friends who are also adult actors use this blood flow hack to perform.
Okay, so right now all you're saying.
You guys, I
yeah,
want to see the rest. No, I will describe the ad. I want to see the secret, please.
all right.
Don't hold
Well,
out on
I don't
us.
want to disappoint you, but
like a bull in bed. It's very simple. Just go to your kitchen, grab a glass of warm water, and do a simple 15-second trick to keep the little friend as hard as a steel rod. Professional actors do this trick because besides being more potent than the blue pill, it doesn't cause side effects and works for men of all ages. It works because it increases the blood flow to the male friend, making the hammer firmer,
The male
bigger,
friend.
and even thicker. With this, any man can make a woman get there
Nate's
multiple
writing
times in the
this
night.
down.
If you want to know what this blood flow hack is and learn how to do it in the comfort of your home to get up whenever you want, all you need to do is click the button below and watch the free presentation. Once you learn this, your lady will never think of another man besides you. On the contrary, she will count the minute for you to meet her. So click now on the button below and watch the free presentation.
okay. The last 45 seconds of that ad was him cutting a watermelon up
In like the
next
weirdest way.
to baking soda and apple cider vinegar. So
The first thing you see in the ad is him squeezing like a frozen bottle of sriracha and like taking a bite off
Yeah,
of like the
yeah, that's his
frozen
part.
taste that
Who's
comes
going to want
out
to
of
fire
it.
me because of
that
this?
is
But he said-
a good. Yeah,
Who's gonna want to fire
But
him?
I need to
his producer, I think he says.
Okay.
But he says all you need is water.
Huh?
But he
Who's
said
gonna
all you
fire
need
me
is
because of
water.
this? But I need to share the secret of adult actors to keep the little friend as hard as steel whenever you want. When they call me to act with a beautiful actress and I need to stay firm and big for hours, I use this. Actually,
So he's
And then
cutting the watermelon, but then he actually does a
watermelon.
weird like geometry thing where he puts them
Yes.
together.
See,
all my friends who are also adult actors use this besides being more potent than making
I'm
the
gonna
hammer
try to
firmer,
do this
bigger,
when
and
we
even
get
thicker.
done.
With this,
So this has nothing to
and-
do with whatever he's.
No, this is the
talking about.
secret. The way that he puts the watermelon is the secret to how it works. And I'm gonna go do this.
So he's doing like
And I'm
sacred
gonna yell at
math.
my wife because I didn't cut the watermelon the right way. I'm gonna be like, "You need to just shut up. Let me watch the video."
learn how to do it in the comfort of your home to get up whenever you
Yeah.
want. All you need to do is click the button
He's-
below.
he's
and watch the
making,
free
like,
presentation. Once you learn
non-Euclidean
this, your
shapes
lady will never think of another
out of
man
the-
besides you. On the contrary, she will count the minute for you to meet her.
These
So click
watermelon
now on the
shapes
button below
drive
and watch the
normal
free
men
presentation.
mad.
Little friend hard.
Is that a coffee pot he's putting that in?
It's some sort of beaker or hotel coffee pot.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, so I've seen videos like this where they'll, and I've sent some, where it's like the oddly satisfying videos, you know, where somebody's like putting, like there's a bunch of shaving cream in their sock, and then putting it in a shoe, and it comes out the holes of the crock,
Right.
and then but the voiceover of it is like
Who's that satisfying?
it freaks.
Satisfying to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, or
So
they're
it's like
cutting,
visual ASMR.
Yeah, they're like cutting sponges
For
and
that dumb
squares or
crew of
whatever,
people.
or like soap cutting. That's a big thing.
Yeah. So
but
funny.
but they'll just remember the guy who was like, "This is how I make $20,000 on TikTok," and he was doing the Minecraft videos where the guy was just like jumping around in Minecraft, and then he took a Reddit story and made AI read it. That's
Right.
like, I think that's what this is. I don't think
He'll Google like a philosopher saying, like recording of a philosopher saying something, and put that over
You know
some.
what we should do
subtitle,
if you guys
Yeah.
want to keep doing ads? Is
do.
you should
We do.
really try to get an ad on like, Instagram or something. I mean, you guys have all the equipment to make an ad, and just
Yeah, we could make our
we
own
can make an ad.
just make it about
weird ad for a
erections,
podcast.
and
That's a
then
good
just
idea.
film
Yeah.
like random stuff and see how.
like write a weird script about the podcast and put it over this video and put an ad on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, that's a great idea.
No, you don't have to mention the podcast. I just want to see if it actually like gets clicked.
You want to see if we can make an ad that like like an oddly satisfying video that
Well,
gets
why would
hits.
we direct people to our podcast at the same time?
I don't know. Why would you?
Like, we can make a funny robot voice say like, if you like podcasts, I have the podcast for you. If you listen to things in your ears from podcasters, white guys with beards that like to do podcasts, the podcast about advertising that is called No Promo is a great podcast for people. Like, we could do that.
Yeah,
Easy.
you just tell
Yeah, but
ChatGPT
people aren't going to listen to
to-
that. Like you guys want to watch this whole video because you want to find out how to
No,
make
the
your
secret.
tiny little
Yeah.
dicks better.
Thank you for
Yeah.
the very good idea that you weren't even trying to give us. We're going to do this.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna do it. I like your idea too,
A
Shamp.
really good idea.
I like your idea too, Shamp. Though we should, I will try to make an ad,
Let's make a
an
fake
oddly
ad.
satisfying fake ad, where I make myself write like ChatGPT. But like that's so hard to emulate AI because AI is insane.
Yeah, well, we could use the real stuff.
Well,
for comedy
But this
stuff.
video is like he wrote up like talk about getting an erection and use as many synonyms for penis as possible because every time he mentioned penis he said something different.
He did call it a hard hammer at one point.
Yeah,
a couple times.
yeah,
I don't like when he calls it that.
yeah. Call your big friend or like your chungus or something.
Okay,
you
so
know?
this one isn't really an ad, but it's
Okay.
a news report about a business, which I assume is advertising somewhere,
Okay.
and also involves guns. So Nate's gonna like it.
You can now hire a driver who is armed.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
you need to go. Atlanta News First reporter Amanda
Nate's
Rose
so
took a
excited.
ride in Atlanta's newest ride-sharing service that offers executive protection.
You don't typically see a bulletproof vest in the trunk of someone's car.
Yeah, it's one of Nate's.
at all times.
But Atlanta's Gary King Brown isn't an ordinary driver. He's also a private investigator and an experienced bodyguard for celebrities and politicians.
Is that
And
Marjorie
now
Taylor
he wants
Greene? I think
it
you
is.
to feel what it's like to have executive protection.
Who are mostly on the news getting killed, getting robbed, getting raped? The average person. But I'm creating
Yeah,
Well,
okay,
he's
man.
got a point. I mean, you
guess
can't
so.
argue with that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's no like
You're right,
celebrity
you're right.
rape and
The
murder
president
news
is never
only.
getting raped and robbed.
Oh my god.
So I want to hear that again.
What the fuck?
I want to hear his pitch.
Protection.
Who are mostly on the news getting killed, getting robbed, getting raped? The average person. What I'm creating
What's
is
a rape in
necessary
sales
evil.
pitch?
It's a necessity.
It's a
Brown's new
necessary. He's calling
ride-sharing
himself
app called
a
Black
necessary
Wolf
evil.
lets you request a driver who is armed. The app, which launched just last week, already has 79,000 downloads and viral TikToks.
If your mom is worried about you, guess what? I can send her a link. Your mom can live track me, and she can live stream you in my vehicle.
Brown says
And yeah,
he
I
and
do
his
have a
drivers
bunch of
are
guns with
legally
me.
armed with experience in
Like, who the fuck? Who needs this? Who's an average person who's not famous who needs this? Like, what did they do wrong?
It feels very the city is a war zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like that's
I
just
mean,
that's just not real. Like
yeah. Great. I mean, great. Make money off of these fucking freaks.
yeah, I mean you got a business idea, man.
And then accidentally shoot a couple of them in the head when you're like, I don't care.
And it definitely seems like it's just him, right?
He
No,
says
he
there
said
are
he
other
has a team.
drivers.
Here, I'll keep going.
Sure,
experience in
but
the
like,
military, law enforcement, or
That's
private
Marjorie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a Black Wolf app versus Uber and Lyft, and it
She's
makes
like,
it
look
seem
at-
like a
look at-
giant company, and it's really just this guy,
And it's
right?
fake news. Like,
I
this
just
isn't
want to point
really a
out that
news
Marjorie
story.
Taylor Greene is obviously screaming at somebody and pointing at them,
Yeah,
and like this guy's protecting
That
her.
rocks.
So maybe he's like, maybe that's who this is for. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
if you're the most insufferable like woman alive.
But it's also for maybe like Trumpers who think that like a Mexican
Everyone's
is going to jump
It
out and
seems aimed at
decapitate them or something.
conservatives.
MS-13
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
to their house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
private
yeah,
security.
it
They
doesn't
go
make a
through
lot of sense.
background
Like,
checks,
anybody
and they're
who uses
trained to de-escalate potentially dangerous situations.
We're not here to fight anybody. We're not here to draw guns.
Yeah, I
Even
don't
though it
know
says
about that.
armed, again, we're trained not to do that.
The base price for an
Oh,
armed
okay.
driver is $60 or $50 if they're unarmed, and then you pay about $1.75 a mile after that.
Everyone deserves to feel safe.
Jacqueline Eccles will gladly pay it. Her Black Wolf driver escorted her home.
You know who gets this?
$50 flat.
You know who?
Yeah, and then
You know who uses
$1.75 on
this,
top.
especially in Atlanta? I guarantee strippers. Like leaving at night.
You know what? They got a lot of cash on them.
Yeah, and they have a lot of
That's not
freaks
bad.
like fucking trying to follow them, probably.
And you know what? If you have a business that caters exclusively to strippers in Atlanta, you have a thriving business.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
This guy's a genius.
Yeah.
You're home late at night from the airport.
I just feel like there's been too many.
What you say?
That's what I'm saying. Is like he's got a business. It's not a bad idea.
No, it's not.
It's a good grift.
Needs some tweaking, I think.
I think the $10 difference
I
between
want to know,
the
is the
driver.
car like bulletproof? Because if it's not, what's the
Definitely
point?
not.
No, they're just big SUVs.
Yeah, it's
But
not
like
bull-
the difference between an armed and unarmed driver is $10.
right.
Why would you get an unarmed driver
And it's
instead
like,
of just
why-
like an Uber?
You're advertising armed drivers. You mean he's going to put his gun in the trunk? Like, what are you talking about?
He's gonna have it
unarmed.
on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get.
That's
How would
true.
you pay for
But
unarmed every time? And
maybe
he's definitely got it.
they don't protect you if you don't pay the extra $10.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're-
I think we saw
yeah.
enough of that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
A
I do
little-
think
a
that's for
little
strippers in
road
Atlanta.
shading
I think that's a good
In
idea.
terms of an ad, yeah. But yeah, I'm sure I bet he's doing great business with strippers and other cash businesses.
Mhm.
And just psychopaths who you know,
Right.
people who think they're a victim of gang stalking.
Mm-hmm.
People who think that every single homeless person is.
Here's the cool thing about this is that you don't even need the driver. You can put all that shit in your car yourself and have it with you all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
mount
true,
guns
too.
to your roof.
That's the cool thing about America.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's one of the coolest things.
I don't know about that.
Do we want to do any more ads, or do we want to do a
Well,
little
I do
segment?
have one more ad.
Okay.
That's about do-rags. It was
Oh
a big
yeah,
tweet.
okay.
Right?
Yeah,
This
this was a
was
big tweet today.
Twitter, when we saw it, we didn't find this. We saw a post on Twitter. I think that's important to mention. We're seeing a white woman put on do-rag.
Nate,
And
I
this is-
can't hear you during the video.
Hey, you gotta be better with the pause then.
No, but I mean, I can barely hear you because you sound like you're underwater or something.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on when the video plays.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll just pause it.
So anyway, it's just a bunch of white people modeling do-rags incorrectly and dancing.
This video was made in film school. On a fake card.
This rocks. I love what she's doing. Oh wow.
They're now having like an acoustic jam session, and the guy's
And they're
standing
all
on the
wearing
bar.
do-rags.
But they're wearing do-rags like,
It's 4 people shot from the back wearing do-rags. We're not seeing their
some of
faces
them
or
look like
their races.
pirates or something,
Some of
almost.
them look like pirates.
Yeah.
Yeah. White girl playing an acoustic guitar.
Because it's a
It's a lot, and there's 15 seconds left.
Also,
Yeah.
who's ordering 28 do-rags?
I think it's like if you want to have a party and put all your friends in do-rags is what they're proposing.
Because they're all laid out on a table like a buffet
Yeah.
of
It's a
do-rags.
good deal, honestly. You get a bunch
Next
of
to a
different
picture
colors.
of beer.
And they're for men or women.
Just imagine you get invited to like your friend's house and you get and he's got a fucking spread of do-rags for you.
Oh, man, it's a do-rag party. I forgot to tell you.
There's also a do-rag mannequin head with a do-rag on it.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
fashioned
you
like
know.
a
Yeah.
she's fashioned like a fortune teller.
Yeah. Good way not to say the racist term.
Thank you.
Nice
I need
fun.
to
This is like Niles Rogers.
Wow, look at the color change. That's cool.
Okay.
They're wearing masks.
Yeah, it's at the end of that. I had to pause it. That was at the very
Fucking
end.
eyes wide shut party.
They're just hanging out talking normally,
In like a
drinking pink champagne.
in like a gray blue.
They're watching a senator fuck a prostitute.
So this is on Amazon. Do we have to keep? Should we start checking Amazon for shit like
Yeah,
this?
absolutely.
Little videos on there now
I didn't know
that
that.
are all crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little I mean the playing cards with the big ass lady.
Oh yeah,
Last
that-
week.
I didn't know there were videos. So
Yeah, there's videos now. I think that's relatively new. Amazon has like a what's it called? What's that? The home shopping network. Basically, they have like a thing where there's always
Oh,
people.
wow.
There's always people doing live shows.
Like a
And
QVC.
yeah, like QVC. They're always live.
Oh, like on the
Selling
website?
Yeah, on Amazon. It's been years that they've had that.
I never heard of that.
And
Wow,
that's
cool.
like, I think that's pretty untapped in terms of like making fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw an Amazon ad. I think I showed it to you guys, but it was a long time ago. So you know how like when you're scrolling through Amazon, you'd have this square with the do-rags in it on the bottom, and then the video, and then a square with another product above it. The video ad was for some kind of product, and the product like it just looked like one of these
Oh,
white
it was
squares.
for microphones.
Boom
arm, yeah.
When the boom arm like moved around in the little Amazon listing square.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's cool. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, that's like clever use of it. I mean, yeah, that is good use of the ad. This is psychotic.
Mm-hmm.
And the brand is boy.
Yeah, I can't tell. Maybe this wasn't filmed in America. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's a foreign thing where they're not familiar with do-rags.
It's giving me film school vibes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's giving me like, I don't know, Bulgaria vibes or something, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe you're right with the film school. There's just like a company that like of college students, and they're like, hey, send us your products and we'll make you a promotional video for like this much money or whatever.
Sure.
Could be that.
Yeah, I knew guys in film school that would shoot stock footage and sell it online, stuff like that. So
yeah, this is just, I mean,
the set, the bar set, we had one of those fake bars at our film school to film stuff in it, and it was just like
you ever party on it?
Oh yeah,
nice.
Props to the person on Twitter who found this, because this is really good. I really like this.
This is a crazy.
Yeah. Really great
that's all the ads. Do you have a thing, Dean?
Should actually be part of our intro video.
Yeah, it's the do-rag party.
Yeah, the do-rag party, and then underneath it says "Boy, Nathan" or no promo with Nate and Dean. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can get to photoshopping on that.
Oh, they're drinking Star Wars drinks. That's cool.
Yeah. Man, what a psychotic room. But yeah, I do have a segment. I've got a segment for tonight. I've got a segment. Can you believe it? It's called Facebook Marketplace Finds or something.
A presentation for it?
Yeah, a little bit of a
my
presentation. Or maybe it's called "What is this shit you're trying to sell me?" Oh, well, maybe it's a good deal. I haven't decided what the name of the segment is. That's not very catchy. But we will do it again, I assure you, because I did have a lot of fun putting it together. So what this is, I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of stuff I found on Facebook Marketplace. But can you believe it? Some little gremlin busted onto my phone and covered up all the prices. Shamp and Nate, your job is to guess the price of these items.
Ooh, I love this.
The winner is the person who is closest without going over.
Okay.
We've got a lot, so let's get started. All right. I've got two to show you this first time. This is the rustic Adirondack style ski bookends, 1920s era look, beautiful dark stain.
Wait, what is that? Oh, bookends.
Bookends.
But they're also supposed to look like skis. And then I have, of course, a piggy bank, and it says boob job fund on the side of it.
Hilarious.
Bookend is $50.
Okay.
And piggy bank is $25.
Bookends are $30, and the boob job fund bank is $10.
Okay, let's see here. All right.
Okay.
Nate got one. Shamp got one. Exactly right. So, Shamp, you got 1 point. Nate, you got 1 point.
Which is which here?
So $50 for the
of course,
ski
that's
bookends.
woodworking.
Yeah.
Right.
So I do want to just say this is my mom's business over here on the left-hand side. She did sell these rustic Adirondack style ski bookends. I'm just trying to give her a little promo.
Is your mom a woodworker? What?
No, she sells things that she finds.
So she's like a thrifter.
Yeah, she's a thrifter, and she steals from old people. And
that's disgusting.
yeah, that's what she did after she got her.
That's
knees
why,
replaced.
like, you can't buy old records anymore because some jerk like your mom.
Yeah, my
to
mom's
sell
a
them
huge
for
piece of shit. Yeah.
$200.
Yeah, my mom sucks.
I hope her boob job comes through though.
Yeah. She did get a facelift once and it really scared me. Anyway, next we have the Star Wars Han Solo Carbonite Waffle Maker. Excellent condition. Never used? Question mark?
Foot in the photo.
Yeah, 2 feet in the photo, getting some toe action. How much do you think Han Solo Waffle Maker goes for?
I don't know, but I like that kitchen floor.
Yeah, it's like stone.
Mm-hmm.
Or brick, I mean.
I'm going to say $40.
Okay. Nate, how about you?
Listeners, I urge you to go to our YouTube and see the floor that Shamp is talking about.
He said it looks good.
It looks like Buffalo Bill's floor.
No, that's a rustic brick floor.
It looks like a basement covered in blood.
Yeah, also, I guess I should point out, this doesn't have to be a kitchen just because it's a waffle iron. There's clearly other junk on the table.
What did Shamp say for price?
Shamp
I
said
said
$40.
$40.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess I'll say $30.
Okay, I guess that's probably a brick driveway now that I'm looking at it. At the yard sale.
I think it's an outdoor. I think it's a yard sale.
But if
It's
that
a-
was in like a kitchen
It's
somewhere.
an unlisted basement with a giant hole in it.
All
I'm
right,
just saying that would be a nice kitchen floor.
that's true. All right, let's see who's going to win this one. Shamp.
What the fuck?
Closest
$200.
without going over.
$200 for a fucking waffle iron?
Yeah, I mean
Maybe they don't make them anymore.
they don't make them anymore. I didn't actually
not
price to
canon.
see. I didn't actually price to see if that was realistic or not.
Did somebody make that, like a company or just a
No,
person?
I don't
'Cause that
believe
seems like
so.
something that just a dude would make. And
I think it's a real thing.
That's true, Shamp. They didn't make Star Wars merchandise during that era of Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, this is probably like
During the
90s or
Carbonite
something.
days.
This
But
is
even
probably
being
the 90s.
sarcastic,
they
I'm
didn't-
sure they probably did.
They made some stuff.
No, George Lucas didn't. I mean, I don't think they made waffle. Well, I guess maybe this is one of the things they made. But yeah, there wasn't a
looked
lot
it
of
up.
merchandising for Star Wars originally.
But that's how he made all of his money because he got 90% of the merchandising or something.
Maybe
They
I'm
thought it was
confusing
gonna
it.
be-
Maybe it's just that he controlled it and he decided what was what and they did it. But
You know
Alright,
what? This is
before
probably
Nate goes
some-
into an anti-Catholic Kennedy rant, let's move on.
No, I think this is probably some Think Geek thing from 2010.
Yeah, I
now that
think
I'm
too,
thinking
yeah.
about it. I like how they say Hans Solo. That's
Han
good.
Solo, that's great.
All right, so
$200.
Yeah. So Shamp's got 2 points, Nate has 1. Let's move on to the next thing. Now, here we go. This is the LED robot. How much is the LED robot going for?
What does it do?
Let me show you.
Can I fuck it?
So
It's
it's
pretty big.
Does it
It's-
fuck me off?
it's not a robot. Let me show you a little video.
I'm just gonna guess.
It's a suit. I must have this.
So this is the Selvitron LED robot, but it's not a robot. It's just like a weird exo
It's a suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And it looks like it has stilts.
Yeah. So how much do you think that this wonderful product is for sale? And let me just show you. This guy. Oh shit, that has a price.
Yeah, that's the fourth
I
time
fucked
you've
up.
seen it
I
now.
fucked up. All right. Well, so these guys have a weird party company, and they have a bunch of
Oh
stuff.
my!
I have enough that this won't screw up the whole game.
$6,000. It looks like they make
$6,000.
larger heads of people's faces. And
Yeah.
stuff
No,
too,
I found
yeah.
a video of her dancing at a children's party, and it's
that's
really
like terrifying.
it's really upsetting.
Yeah.
This looks like the Reddit alien.
Sure.
This is
No,
a
it does,
pedo
yeah.
bear.
Right.
Yes.
This guy I think is like some kind of rapper or
Kind of looks like The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, to be clear, it is a man with a mask on that's like a realistic face of
Yeah.
maybe The Weeknd, but it
Oh,
is
yeah, yeah,
enlarged by like 250%.
Yeah, and the same for this lady, but I don't know who she is either.
The lady looks
Tori
creepier for some
Spelling?
reason.
Yeah, the lady looks very creepy.
That might
Yeah.
be Lady Gaga or something.
Maybe some blonde woman.
I saw the name and it is not like anybody I've recognized.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a couple out of New Jersey, and they host parties, and you can rent like a robot guy to dance at your party.
Cool.
With a big rainbow pole.
Or you can buy the suit for $6,000.
Yeah, I'm assuming this guy just wasn't a big hit because he's pink and huge.
I'm assuming their business went under because nobody wants
Possibly,
this
yeah.
shit.
I mean, people go to Burning Man. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
There's people out there that would buy this shit.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah, the video I watched were all like quinceañeras.
I would be genuinely curious to know if he sells any of them. If he sells it, it'd be amazing.
I'll go back and check on this one, see if he sells it. This one looks like a cop.
My man's 3D printing. He is 3D printing it like crazy.
For real.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's like intense. That's a lot of work to put
Also,
into
nice
something.
kitchen floor. I just want to point out there.
It's patio stones. All right, next one. All right, so here we go. The 2014 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van with a 4K
baby.
cinema in the back. Now, this is
Who uses these to haul
Baby, I'm gonna leave my
motorcycles.
family and buy this and move into it. Oh my god, this
And
got
so-
everything a growing boy needs.
he's outside of like a very interesting Orthodox church that
Yeah.
I've seen before around here. So yeah, giant automatic projector screen, audio
That
file
is
grain sound
awesome.
system. Perfect for remote work. I don't know if I believe that. Countertop made from a natural solid slab of diamondite quartzite crystals. Portable
Wait.
cinema.
Wait. Can I go back to the countertop for a second?
Yeah.
It's solid slab countertop. It's
It's
plastic.
heavy as fuck if it's yeah.
I mean, diamondite quartzite crystals. It's the cheapest countertop you can get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
but it's also a fucking van, Nate.
Oh yes, obviously you would put it in, but he's describing
He's
it.
trying as a luxury.
He's
van.
trying to make it sound like marble countertops.
These
and
vans
it's-
are really popular with guys on motorcycles who tour
Oh yeah,
because then they have like their buddies or their wives or something like
make
that.
the old lady drive the van.
Okay.
Yeah, they follow them around. It's big on YouTube. Like a guy will like tour all of America, and his wife will
Yeah,
drive
that
the van.
rocks.
Every fucking thing you
That's the
need in there,
dream.
man.
Yeah, queen bed that automatically converts to a couch via remote. Real yacht flooring. Maybe the most interesting thing: 660 nm red light therapy. He's got
Okay.
like red light therapy in there. You know, good for shit. Brand new tires, backup camera. 76,000.
It seems like he like took parts from a boat. It says sailboat hot water heater.
Yeah.
So
I think that's
this is
common.
recent, right? This thing. I mean, this ad.
Yeah, it's still on Facebook Marketplace, but it was listed over a year ago.
I mean, used cars now go for like 30 grand. So
Yeah, but this is more like an RV.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I think this is probably expensive.
Oh yeah,
I will tell you, it is
It's got
expensive.
76,000 miles on it, which is
brand new Rivian van costs 80 grand, and I think he's going to charge more than that.
No.
Which part? No,
I don't think it's going to be more than 80. I'd say this.
I
is
don't
like,
think it's worth that. But based
Yeah.
on the description, I think it's going to be more than that.
I don't know. I'm going to say like. I'm going to say 50.
Okay.
I'm going to say $100,000.
Wow.
Okay. Look at his shoes. This is a guy who knows what
Yeah.
he's got. He knows the value.
He's also
knows what
wearing.
he's got.
Wow.
Yes.
$105,000. So
Oh,
Nate,
yeah,
that's a point
baby.
for you. So you guys are tied.
That's
1 to-
fucking
2 to
crazy.
2. Yeah. It was originally listed at like 125. So he's knocked
Jesus.
20,000 off of it. This is my favorite picture of it. That's
I
why it's
legit think that's
420.
what my parents paid for their house
Yeah.
in like
Yeah.
1987. or
Yeah,
something.
That's
and hey,
about,
this is just like a house.
Yeah.
that's like a little. That's like twice what I paid for my first house
That's crazy.
in the middle of nowhere.
Honey, I am leaving. You can
Yeah.
have the house. I have a van with a 4K cinema in it.
So one of the big problems with the van life people is that they'll revamp a van, they'll gut out all the back of it, and they'll make it heavier than it was, and then it gets like 12 miles to the gallon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because they'll put in like crazy floors. So it seems like this guy is aware that like you need to make it light. So,
well, I don't know what yacht flooring is. I don't know what.
I'm
the fuck
assuming
that's
that
made of.
means it's light. I don't know for sure, but like the cheap like light countertop.
It's probably vinyl. I mean, I assume.
Yeah, that would make sense. Waterproof. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting one. On to the next one. So this is Ted's gold-plated keychains. With this Ted's keychain, you will get BOGO hot dog for life. Now, what is the value of this? Now,
What the fuck? What is Ted's?
Ted's is a Western New York hot dog restaurant chain. Do not look it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to buy it, but yes, you're right. I won't look it up.
So let me just say this chain is like a hot dog keychain. Says Ted's. It's a golden hot dog, and you don't get a free hot dog every time you show it. You have to buy a hot dog to get a free hot dog.
But that's like getting a free hot dog.
Well, yeah, it says buy one, get one.
Yeah, no, it's not false advertising. I just think it's a little weird that you would, because these were sold at auction. But anyway, what's your guess?
Give you a hot dog?
I'm gonna say $100.
Okay.
I'm gonna say $150.
Well, boys, this is $1,000.
Oh,
So there were 10 of these made. And if
what
you're
is
lucky,
Ted's hot dogs?
so it's like a small hot dog chain in Western New York. There's a couple in like Buffalo area.
Oh shit!
I've never been there, but I saw this and I just needed to share it with everyone. So yeah, if you win one of these by bidding on it, show the keychain when you purchase any item, excluding veggie dogs and kitty dogs.
What?
And you also have to purchase a beverage. So you have to buy a hot dog and a drink, and then you'll get a free regular size hot dog.
Wow.
And it's not valid with other coupons or discounts.
How many hot dogs is $1,000?
Probably like 200 from this place, I think. I bet they're like $4 or $5 each, because this place.
Are they like big hot dogs?
No,
Like,
no.
What kind of quality control do you think they have to keep people from making fake keychains? What are the security measures surrounding the keychain?
that's a great
I think
point.
probably a lack of
I don't see a
public
chip or
interest.
anything in that. You know what I mean?
I can 3D print this today.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I think
spray
it's a
painted.
genuine lack
I don't
of
think
public
Ted thought
interest.
this through.
You think there's like an RF emitter in it, or maybe like a hologram, or
Is Ted the bear in the Wahlberg movies?
Yeah.
Do you think Ted was mad when that movie came out and it was a foul bear?
the bear?
Yeah, the foul.
No,
bear.
the guy who owns the hot dog place.
Oh,
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
He was probably
Yeah.
furious. Probably fucking killed himself. So Nate, that's another point for you. So it's 3-2. Nate is up by 1.
Nate
On to the
Burns.
next
That was
thing.
not
So
me.
here
I
we
forgot
have
about
a
that one.
whole ass pizzeria for sale. This is a money making place, which can be the perfect place for the right person. I just don't have enough time for the place and have done minimal advertising. I opened it for my son, but my son didn't want to be a part of it. That was crazy. So I have to
Why would
sell
you
to move
sell
on
this on
with other things
Facebook?
in life. The rent is only $1,250 a month and still have 5 years on
There's
lease.
a lot of latent anger
But it
and
is
like
negotiable.
passive aggressiveness in this.
Yeah, this guy bought a restaurant for his son, and his son's like, nah.
So I have
Yeah.
to sell to move on with other things in my life than my son.
And I included another picture from the listing, which is just the inside and just the back of this random guy who doesn't want to be photographed. This restaurant, this restaurant is called Pizza Crunch. It has like 4.6 on Yelp.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, like the pizza looks decent up here. It's
Nice
like
floor.
big specialty pizza. Yeah, a little spot has a little eat-in. So, what do you think the value of a turnkey pizza restaurant is on Facebook Marketplace?
I mean, are they going to list it? Well, he pays $1,250 a month, and he's got 5 years on the lease. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think you're buying it, and you'll still have to pay the lease every year, or the rent. But you're buying like all the stuff that's in it in the
Or he's
business.
paying a landlord. Like, he doesn't own the property to sell it. I don't know what he's selling. Like
Selling the damn pizzeria. He's selling
you're
Pizza
just
Crunch.
taking over his lease. I guess you're selling the ovens inside and all the
Yeah,
stuff you
yeah.
bought for inside the restaurant.
And I'll
Okay.
say there are more pictures that I didn't include, and there's not much in there.
You got any
You don't
ideas?
have deep fryers. What was your guess,
I'm
Shamp?
gonna say
Nate?
$100,000 and one son.
Okay, what do
I'll
we
say
value?
110.
110,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You both fucked up. It was 75,000. So
It's a pretty good deal.
no points for either of you guys that round. Yeah, Pizza Crunch selling for
No point.
75K.
Shouldn't Nate get the point because he was closer?
He went over.
we both went over.
Oh,
Closest without going over.
Okay.
Yeah. You could have said $1, Shamp, and won.
Well, this guy's not good at math because, like, he's not making anything off of this.
Well,
And
he's
his
probably
son
making
hates
enough.
him.
Yeah, it's a really interesting detail to throw in there that you opened it for your son, but he didn't want to be a part of it. I would like to know what's going on there.
I don't think I do want to know.
I think I have another one. Okay, yeah.
He like died in the Middle East. He's like,
Yeah. So this is a 2016 Dodge Charger Pursuit.
badass.
It's just a fake cop car.
Wisconsin sheriff car, no rust. Dodge redid motor in December of 2023 with receipts. Livery is Stellantis Pursuit debut 2016, 100% legal.
Well, I didn't have any
is?
questions about the legality of it until you maybe put it in your ad a little
Yeah.
bit.
So what I'm assuming this is I know like Dodge makes like cruisers, and they probably just never wrapped this one.
Yeah, I mean,
to be a police car.
It's got stuff on it. Maybe
Or they
it was just like
rewrapped it.
it was just like at a show for like people who buy cop cars or something, like an auto show.
What do you
or
mean
something.
wrapped? Do you mean to, like
Like put the like
but
Wisconsin PD.
This is a sheriff. So for one thing, they're not cops. Like they don't have the same. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, sheriff,
true.
especially in states like Wisconsin and shit like that.
Well, anyway,
They're just
I'll tell you
guys
what.
who get elected who like everybody knows and they pretend to be cops and they're allowed to kill you.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll
Like you
tell
don't
you
need an
what.
official cop car decal or something.
Yeah.
The people showing up to buy this need to be put on a watch list.
Yeah, absolutely. The least normal guys you've ever encountered.
And, it's cool when you're buying a car that they don't list the mileage or anything like that.
Yeah, the mileage is not there.
Well, it says 100% legal, so I don't know what more you want.
The motor was redone. Very technical term from that guy.
With receipts, he's got the receipts.
It's not great that the motor had to be redone.
Yeah,
after 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
On the
I'm gonna
American
say.
car. I think that's bad.
How much do these Chargers go for?
I don't know.
60, 50?
Now it could be like a super kind of Charger engine, so that could be expensive.
5.7 all-wheel drive. It says.
Yeah, I mean, I think since it's a cop car, it's gonna be
also
done
got
up
the
a little
cage in
bit.
back. It looks
Yeah,
like.
right.
Yeah, it looks like you can lock people in the back of
No
your car.
pop tires. This would be a great Mad Max car.
Yeah,
It'd be a great
for real.
apocalypse car. I'm gonna say.
I want to just say, you guys got to play smart, okay? Closest without going over. Keep that in mind, because you both went over on the last one. Just remember that.
I'm gonna say 50.
$50?
50,000.
I'll say $1.
All right, and Shamp wins.
Yes.
20,000.
$20,000 is a
thought-
lot for that.
I don't know if that is a lot.
That's a
for
pretty good deal for
I
that
guess.
car.
I guess not knowing the mileage.
With a rebuilt motor.
With a rebuilt motor. Someone telling me it's legal doesn't really reassure me all that much.
How many
It's
people do you
100%
think
legal.
died in that car?
Yeah. I think I got one more. So this is a Bigfoot 6 foot tall all aluminum statue. I just thought this guy was
That's
cool.
good work.
There's now aluminum. It looks painted because it's not. That's not
Yeah.
the color of aluminum.
Burnt maybe, or
Shamp, do you see a lot of Bigfoot statues where you live?
No.
There's so many of them around here, especially in like the central part of New York.
I got a place to
Really?
go for big statues.
Yeah.
Is Bigfoot like? Is there a New York
Oh, yeah.
Bigfoot?
Yeah. Yep. There is. People say they see Bigfoot.
But what's it called? Is it called?
Dean
called
doing his
Bigfoot.
morning walks.
It's called Bigfoot. Yeah.
I think
this is the last one. So
I think this guy made this or inherited it from somebody who made it.
Okay.
Like,
If
I
he
don't
made
think
it,
this
it's
was
gonna be
mass
pricey.
production, right?
I will say the
No.
guy said that he made it.
I think, Shamp, you guess first on this one.
I'll say $500.
That's pretty good.
You are tied right now, and I think this is the
$1.
last one. $1. All right. I don't remember $2,000.
Good lord.
So
That's a
Shamp-
lot of aluminum.
Yep, that was the last one.
Aluminium.
Aluminium. So Shamp, you have won the
It's a
first.
Furious medal.
Congrats, Shamp.
Hey, thank you.
You've won the first round of our little game. Congratulations.
Great job.
You get credit. We're winding down here. It's late.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah, Nate's gonna die.
Go
What's
blow
wrong?
your nose with your
Is it your
nose.
boogers?
No, I'm just working out too hard.
Oh, okay. Slow down a little bit. Be easy on
No.
yourself. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. You do look good.
Thank you.
You do look good. Well, thank you guys for
I'm
tuning
withholding
in.
judgment.
Okay. Yeah, says the guy who doesn't turn his camera on. Thank you for
Says
tuning
the
in.
dog with glasses.
You motherfucking dog with glasses. Yeah. Well, anyway, thank you for tuning into Nate and Dean. No, fuck. Thank you for tuning into
It's wrong.
No Promo with Nate and Dean.
Why don't you
and
guys
Shamp.
plug your movie month thing?
We do a stream this month. We're doing Mad Max month.
Yeah,
with
Mad Max month.
costumes.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my CPAP mask.
And I'm gonna paint myself like a war boy.
I'm gonna be a Morton Dean. And no one's gonna be able to hear what I say through
And
my mask.
what night is that?
It's gonna be
Every
Fridays.
Friday.
We're gonna start with the first one, right? Mad Max. All right. Well, we'll see.
And then we do have to like watch an extra one. Oh my
Okay.
god, my dog is crying.
Yeah, his dog's crying.
On Thursday or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
Nate left.